seems like when you run a trail early in the morning, the primary purpose is to remove all the spider webs for the people that come next. I was listening to a video of some Cooper Union painting graduates from many years ago. And let the trail go. That was strange, the trail just disappeared. See if I can pick it up here. Here we go. So anyhow, I was listening to this video. These Cooper Union grads from quite a while ago, and some well-known writers and critics talking about the state of painting today. It was in 2016, so it was a few years ago, but a few things caught my ear. One was this idea of the subject and choosing the subject first and then painting it in some way, trying to capture some sort of ineffable quality and relationship. And I always struggle with that idea of the subject. So the subject discussion, it's always difficult for me to pin down, because I think when you just think in terms of subject and object, with this artificial separation between the two, in fact, much more tied together, one and the same, the different facets of the same experience. Oh crap, stairs. Like a half mile of stairs. Oh, come on. So if there's no clear distinction between subject and object, if there's some overlap with some shared variables, shared ideas, shared experiences, how can art deal with that? How do you as an individual make sense of it and apply it somehow to the way you live your life? Does it change anything? If in some weird way I share things with these trees and this dirt, these plants, these animals and spiders, all the spiders. How do I reconcile that? How do I talk about it? How do I express it? Not just in painting, but in your day-to-day life. How can you honor the connections that we have with ourselves and each other and the world we're lucky enough to share? I recognize that there are differences in how we talk about subject and object in painting and, say, subject and object kind of philosophical thinking. Even though there's differences, there's still a lot of the same similarities. That dichotomy, that split, that artificial binary thinking and limiting our choices. So we can't see the nuance, the beauty in the nuance, and the beauty in the ambiguity and the uncertainty. We're so quick to want to label and categorize things that we miss out on a huge part of what makes everything beautiful. Oh my God. Just walked into a huge spider web. I was looking at the spider eye to eye, to eye to eye to eye to eye. Oh, God. Gross. Well, I think it's safe to say I'm a little lost. So I think with my painting, I think with visual arts, I think with just creating anything in general, I think we're always trying to experience as both the maker and the viewer. We're trying to experience something that is ineffable, something that is just out of reach, something that we can't explain, but we know it when we see it. You know, we often think of either something is made up of its parts, like a table, it's made up of these atoms and this wood, and it's got 4 legs, and a flat top. You know, the qualities that make it a table. There's another set of qualities. Shoot, am I lost again? There's a table that's made up of the things that make it a table. There's also a part of the table that is about its function, what it's used for, its utility. Turn around so. But there's a third table. I think that's where art is always trying to allude to, always trying to gesture towards. And it will never get there because this third object is this third table is kind of always withheld, always withdrawn, always just out of reach. God, another spider. But we know it's there, and that doesn't stop us from chasing it, even though we know we'll never catch it. I think that's the aesthetics, the beauty, that quality that kind of goes beyond explanation, even beyond what art can produce. But I think art is the thing that gets closest to it. This looks like a trail. There we go. So I find that, I feel like in my mind it's kind of related to the subject-object, the nuance that happens when you stop considering them as separate. But there's kind of this third element, this third experience that is just out of reach, but we can sense. What's exciting for me. I think that's what all artists and painters are chasing after. And it's about getting lost in that in between the subject and object, in between what it's made of and what it's used for, in that ambiguous, nuanced, uncertain area. Where we get lost. but in an important way. Lost in order to discover something new, or to rediscover something we forgot.